The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
Where's Kevin?
You know what my favorite... I can't do Obama, but you know what my favorite episode was? One where we're live.
When we went live, right?
Oh, God.
No!
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Oh, no.
Welcome.
Hello.
Oh shit, are we actually live?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Great. Hi everybody.
Hello.
That's Scotty's bit every time. You have to...
I know.
You
I
have
know,
to be
I
ready,
should
Cat, every
know. I
time.
should know, but I
Oh,
don't.
God.
Sorry.
She got a new mic, and she turned it down.
It's hot, too. It is
Yeah.
a hot mic.
Yeah, she turned it down.
Okay,
welcome
hold on.
everybody.
I'll turn it down lower.
Stuff it in a sock.
Sorry, I...
It's fine. I'm just loud. I get it.
You're exuberant.
Welcome back to Vaccine Retroverse. First off, let me write a text to my father, who is calling me.
He has the best timings. He did that
Yeah,
with
he
Kevin
really
all the
does.
time in Arena Misroll.
It's the opposite dads is the thing. My dad almost never calls me, and his always calls.
Oh, weird.
He's got food, but like it was super late, so I grabbed a pretzel. Anyway,
Speaking of food, I think this is our first episode since Thanksgiving, so I hope everybody,
Well,
at least in the
holy
American
shit,
side,
is it?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So welcome back. First off, thanks to Sirenscape. They're super cool. Right now we're listening to Nebula because I don't feel like dealing with the siren on the Cyberpunk one that I was listening to last time. They're super cool. It's like $22 every other month for their sci-fi, fantasy, and board games. They're really cool. Check them out. They have most of D&D's like official adventures. I know they have Curse of Strahd.
They have also
I don't know if they have the Rime of the Frost Maiden yet.
I've been using some stuff from Tomb of Nyarlathotep as well from out of there on my game.
Tomb of Nero.
That's
That's Call of
that's-
Cthulhu. It's gotta
Yeah.
be.
I
Interesting.
think that may be board games,
That might
yeah,
also be a
but
board
they're
game.
super rad.
That's Levitation, Holmes.
Yeah. So, does anybody want to recap what the hell was happening?
Who knows?
Sad times.
what year is it?
Everyone is
22
sad
NY.
and separate, and
guess,
everybody's a
yeah.
little angry about something.
Sad times with Kid Cuisine.
Vinna is currently off doing her own thing.
Currently doing something.
at
someone.
Henshin Command or something. I don't know.
I'll never tell.
We don't know. She knows.
Is my mic okay now?
Yes,
Is it-
you're good.
I believe at this point, except for Simon, everyone was in Sammy's apartment. Simon has mysteriously
cigarettes.
disappeared.
No. Simon went for cigarettes. He sent a group
Oh,
text
yes.
to everyone that he was actually taking a trip out to Rosa Gallica. This is off camera, everybody, so this wouldn't be in the last episode. But yeah, he told everyone he was running down a lead on Lyra
Okay.
and the reality hacker, and
in case
has
you don't know, audience,
gone off the grid, as it were.
we have in our Discord a special little channel that is like a little in-character chat where it's like a group text thing. So we do some of that in between sessions.
I try not to make references to it, but there's also a bunch of other secret stuff that I do make references to, so here we are.
Sorry to interrupt, Jesse.
I mean, that was about it. So Bud's holding down the fort in the apartment, and Simon's going to go try and hunt down the reality hacker and find Lyra.
But it's
How could
really
forget
the
Bud's
thing that's
big lines of "He went for cigarettes" and "Are those biscuits?"
Bud is really what's keeping us all together. Just keeping the show running.
Bud's
I think
Bud
he's
is
from
our
building a book
metaphorical
together.
Labrador Retriever after you've had a really rough day at
We
work.
have a real dog!
But I'm a plant!
So I'll say we'll pick up with the group of you having just gathered up again. I believe Oli was bullying everybody into going to sleep and was going to make True Blue for when you guys woke up in the morning. Bark is where right now?
He's buying things.
Okay.
But he'll be
I think it was the
Um,
afternoon, actually.
Yep.
Because Crypto went to the hospital at like 3 a.m. and
Yeah.
it took 8 hours for the surgery. So
Yeah.
when he called Vox to come pick him up, it was already whatever 8 hours after
Mm-hmm.
after.
And
3
you were
a.m.
out of it because you were drugged to hell. And so that's when you got pulled in by Ollie to just snuggle up with Sammi and whatever and PTFO.
There's a lovely drawing that I did of all of them sleeping together. It was great.
Oh yes, you need to share it. You can't tell me this shit and then not share it.
It's in the chat.
What?
It's in the
Where?
art chat.
Yeah.
The cuddle puddle.
Yeah, hold on. I'll put
Uh,
us in the Retroverse chat.
Yay. So I believe Crypto, Sammi, Oli, and Daiyo are at her apartment. Vox, Simon, and Bark are elsewhere. Is there anything the group of you guys would like to do, other than take your long rest finally?
I would like to make my new friends some special food that my mommy made for me on the moon.
Okay.
I only really want to sleep for about an hour or so since I've already had a long rest.
Yeah.
So I really need something short.
I'm gonna pretend to sleep, but
No,
like...
you're not. You're going to sleep.
She's gonna just stay up and like look at the ceiling for a while.
I'm gonna start like measuring like.
Is that you barking sarcastically?
What?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, hang on. Let me.
Barking sarcastically.
Bark,
It's a
bark.
good band.
My favorite band, yeah.
Well, that's Barkley's band now. That's Barkley's ska band, Barking Sarcastically.
Sarcastically with the.
Oh!
Or Barkley on the trumpet, because you gotta have a trumpet in the ska band.
Yeah, give the
yeah.
thing that doesn't have lungs the trumpet, and then just
Or
use
lips.
Yeah, but like also
minor
lips,
Undertale.
illusion
yeah.
to make it sound like you can play.
But like
it
also
perfectly.
Undertale reference.
Oh no! His brother played the trombone. That's different.
I was gonna say that's the thing about that's why skeletons doot is because they can't.
Anyway.
Besides, Barkley has the hollow phoner thingy.
Yeah, no.
Something
Yeah,
like
I got the Futurama thing where it goes into my nostrils and I play
Yeah.
it and a minor
Yeah, yeah,
illusion
yeah.
appears.
Do you have nostrils? Or just sinuses?
Yeah, skeletons have like
Yeah, they
little,
have-
like
They have
noses.
sinuses.
Yeah.
They have sinuses.
Basically, he's using his brain and all that hot air in his afro to
that's
be able to
not-
play.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bagpipe, you squeeze his fro, and it's like.
Alright, let's play the game, shall we?
We've been
This
playing
is the game.
Well, we're not doing anything! Let's fucking do shit!
We're discussing meta bullshit about what if you turned Barkley's fro into a bagpipe. This is important, damn it.
It's already a phone. You
It
can't have it
is.
on back.
No, it could be like
No, that's an
Inspector
obby shape.
Gadget, where it's just like everything.
Oh my god!
I have one more point of order before we actually get into the game. I
What?
had a realization that I know that Cat goes between gold and credit and this and that. Do we have a proper name for the currency? Because I'm feeling like vibes. Vibes is probably the best way to go about it.
Mark, do you have 10 vibes?
I usually just
I-
say gold for the sake of
Mm.
convenience.
Oh no,
But
I
vibes is so choice.
I like to think it's GP, but it's actually a full word that's spelled like JEEPEE. GP.
It's pronounced jives.
Oh, it's like it's GIPI. It's GP.
Yeah, GP.
GP.
That works.
Oh
I
god
actually
damn it.
kind of like that.
Hey, Kevin.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Kevin!
However,
Hi, Kevin.
Bye,
Hi,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Poked in, poked out.
He left your
holy
food,
shit,
I think.
didn't even see him.
Yeah, he ninja'd in there.
Fucking stealth.
Why
Jerry, bugger off. This is my food, not yours. He's literally like,
Barp,
He's like,
no.
oh bugger.
give me a heckin' food.
He wants French fries.
Oh, he always does.
Me too.
He got spoiled by
Can our viewers tell?
McDonald's French fries the other day and was a fucking monster about it.
I had poutine for the past 2 dinners. I'm doing okay.
You had poutine?
Go on.
I make my own poutine. I went extra special and fried my own potatoes.
Okay, hang on. Here's the thing. When you say that, Scott, are you just saying it because it's a funny word, or do you not actually know what poutine
I did
is?
not actually know. I was like, are you talking like protein
It's-
and poop? Like, what?
No,
no,
it's
no,
like
no,
it's
no.
French fries with cheese and gravy.
Yeah, it's a big
It's
whole thing up
super
in
good.
Canada.
Eating dish, and Vex would kill you if she was here.
Oh yeah. God.
It is not what, like, it sounds like something
Hey,
very
hey,
different
Vex,
if, you,
I'm
if
sorry,
you're not
because I know you're
familiar
gonna watch
with
this
it.
later.
It's yeah. It's like it's Quebecois cuisine, right?
Yes,
It does
So-
sound good.
delicious.
But like that's the framework, right? Like you can add like a baked potato almost. You can add like any number of things.
It's
to
like a
this,
loaded
and it's-
fries situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bit.
They
Oh.
want you to use cheese curds, but we don't have them often here in the States, so they just expect you to have low fat mozzarella. So just take string cheese, cut it up, throw it on top, pour some gravy of your choice, call it a day.
If you have it like an A&W somewhere near you, or
I don't.
Culver's also has the. They have a really good fried cheese curd that you can make a poutine out of if you just order like that and some cheese curd, like a basket of fries and some cheese curds and like the gravy that comes with their shredded beef sandwich.
I feel like Vox and Simon need their own cooking show now.
Oh, sorry, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten.
Versus Vox v Simon. Food forever.
Simon
That's
v.
hot.
Vox.
Mm,
Beef
okay.
for Vox.
So,
And
I just said Vox versus Simon because VS versus it's versus.
Oh,
Mm.
It's
I love
dumb.
that.
And then
There's a lot of
And-
there's a lot of
and Simon's
V
plant is the
situations
judge.
happening here.
Oh God.
Hey Ollie,
Yes.
can I help you with that blue?
go to sleep.
I can't.
Fuck. Okay.
Is Sammy
now I have
not
to draw.
actually going to sleep?
Now I have to draw Bud as Chairman
Okay,
Kaga.
I need you to roll me
Yes.
a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Because
I like you think I was kidding about like,
cabbage. That's
good lord, what just happened?
I don't know.
he was talking about Bud as the judge on like Iron Chef style, and I was thinking about Chairman Kaga from the original Japanese Iron Chef.
Oh, okay. There
So
was a
that
lot
was-
of context required for that reference.
Well, it was happening kind of like on conversation B of the thread right there.
Yeah,
It's like you were
yeah.
having a chat, and me
You're
and
just
Scotty
young.
were-
You're small babby.
and I
So
kind of went
Aya-
out there because Bud has
I'm
one
sorry,
speed
my-
and it's go.
My character tree was loading.
Okay. Meanwhile,
you can tell we're all in great moods because we're like the
Yeah.
rails. Where are those?
Yeah, what the
I'm just
fuck are
glad to be back,
rails?
guys.
Yeah.
This is the Polar Express on the frozen lake.
I
Alright,
got
I'll settle down
13 by
now.
the way, Cat.
I'll settle down. I'm gonna go
Okay.
put some food in the fridge and let you get back on track.
She's trying, but like honestly, it's just not happening.
so Sammy has 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep. She's trying, you guys, I swear.
No, she's not. She's
No,
trying
she's
to not
not.
sleep.
She's trying. Listen, her
trying real
best
hard to test
friend
our
betrayed
patience.
her, and everybody else is leaving. That's gonna be a little harder than just like go to fuck to sleep.
No one's leaving. I told you I was gonna keep everybody here, even if I had to like suction cup them to the wall. Remember? So I'm not letting Crypto leave.
Oh,
Bark.
We'll see.
He has anxiety, guys. I can't help it.
Yeah.
You are getting your long rest, correct? And then going shopping later for that stuff?
No.
Oh, good. You're not sleeping either?
I will be
This
after.
is the middle of the day, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
I will be
I
sleeping
genuinely
after.
Everyone-
cannot remember. I'm
everyone
trusting you
already
guys
went
to
to s-
not lie to me when you say you have or haven't slept.
Everyone
I'm-
went to sleep.
Did-
After Barkley
Except
came
Sam.
back from the virtual world, he came back to his apartment
Okay.
and
okay.
slept.
Okay. I did not mark that on mine, so I apologize. I thought
Okay.
we hadn't done that yet.
To note, there was a whole thing about Bark having a terrifying
That's
but
right.
serene dream.
It's true.
Right.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely had that long rest. Okay.
So I will say that you can go ahead and spend your money for that.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Um,
take that long. Those are pretty easy items to find. Relatively speaking.
And Vox, you were headed to Henshin Command, correct?
I believe that's correct.
Yes. So,
Kitty.
I'm sorry, that sounded like the most. It sounded like an actual human voice saying meow. Meow. Anyway, so yes, you are heading to Ranger Command.
Correct.
What would you like to do when you get there?
Well, I think I'm just gonna follow up on whatever leads I need to, and see if there's anything that I can gather for the team as we try to go on to this next branch of the mission that I'm now stationed on.
Mhm.
But while I'm doing all that, I'm also gonna check in on what the hell Vinna's been up to.
Hmm.
It's been at least a day or so at this point.
Leave, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I know that I'm supposed to meet up with them 2 days from when we were all in the apartment. So
Yeah, I will say, it's your choice, Aya, if Vinna is still there or not.
She's probably like out doing the thing that she said she was gonna do.
Okay.
yeah, and I'm just gonna be digging. I don't imagine
like,
that she's gonna be anywhere near.
She
Henshin
probably
Command.
told like what's his nuts, the guy in charge, where she's going.
Ranger 1.
Ranger 1. Just so it's like, hey, I'm not disappearing, I'm just going to do this thing. I'll be back in like a day or so, don't worry.
Yeah, when you get in, all of the like the equivalent of the flags are flying at half mast. And it's busy, but it's not the kind of like happy chaotic busy that you're used to. Everybody is like very business all the time. Were you gonna go talk to Nocturne?
I figured that was gonna be either my first or last stop, so we'll call it our first.
Okay. He is currently in his office sifting through what looks like just a entire screen of documents, just clicking on things.
Hey,
How's it going?
I've slept. How about you?
I'll sleep when I have time.
Yeah, well, if you're dead too, we aren't gonna have much of anything to go on with here.
I
So.
dare them to come at us in a building full of rangers.
I meant you having sleep deprivation until you die.
Oh,
But, you know-
happen.
No
There are
ranger sleep.
protocols to ensure that I will sleep before it gets to that point. I've only been awake for like 20 hours or so. I'm fine for another couple. It's fine. It's fine. I have lots of coffee.
Anyway,
Rangers never sleep.
No, they just don't.
So, yeah, I wanted to check in with you, Nocturne, just to let you know we're apparently on a few leads right now with some of the other individuals. Reality Hacker is on the top of our list, and after we get through with them, we're hoping to find others. You mind if I pick your brain for a few questions?
Sure.
Have we come out with any of the information about what happened with Ranger Prime?
They're crafting a press release.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's unorthodox because next to the like 80% of the team are not rangers. But I feel like if you could get the whole crew in here, that would be nice. We need to get the story together. I don't want Bark going off on national television talking about, the dirty details of exactly what happened. I'm not saying we're hiding it. I'm just saying that
No. I hear you.
the entire public doesn't need to know that we were betrayed by someone he trusted.
Well, so with that said, I would like to ask, without any information from them, any say on their part, let's not say anything about Lyra anytime soon.
Yeah, I
Keep that on the very down low. Even I'm on command. I have
Yeah.
a sneaking suspicion about some things.
Oh. Do tell.
It's gut, but as we know, Rangers and all other Henshin, we trust our gut.
Yeah.
I don't think what she did was out of malice. I think it's a stupid young kid doing a stupid young kid thing.
That's not a stupid young kid thing.
Hear me out. Do you remember what you were like when you were 50
I
years
didn't
old?
murder people, and
Like-
also
Girls will be
rude.
girls' cat.
Just girly things.
He's a half elf, not a full elf. He's not he's not that old.
Yeah, I'm trying to placate
Oh,
him
okay.
while he's already starting to go off. I'm treating him like a full elf.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Nocturne's the kind of guy that, the more you put him on a pedestal, the better he's willing to listen.
He's like,
If I'm wrong on that, let me know.
so you think that she got in with a bad crowd?
I think like God damn it. I think like a teenager or any other type of young individual, they have a self-image, and it's hard to relieve yourself of the delusions you have in your head. If you think you're the biggest badass there ever was, you need to get knocked down pretty hard. And if you think that you are the worst piece of shit, then you need for people to shake you awake and otherwise. I think that whoever got her to do the deed knew what they were doing. I can't confirm that, so I can't say. But
So you think she was manipulated?
I'm hoping she wasn't. And I've asked someone to act on our behalf right now. I have somebody acting as an effective double agent.
Do you think it was mind magic or regular?
I think it's
Subterfuge.
just emotional manipulation. I hope it's not mind magic, because then I just put somebody into the fray. But yeah, I have Simon going in right now. He's the one that can get closest to
Skull
Lyra.
Goblet. That's the Apogee, right?
Yes, that's the Apogee. He has a knack with words. He is a very smart individual, and I trust him well enough to follow through. I don't think we're so lucky as to have two traitors in the team. And if we do, hey, it makes for a great story later on. We take down two other individuals because we have a better handle of who they are and what they do. We can spin it as we found out some of the potential evils in a good group, and we set them up for failure. Whatever the case is, we're able to keep this together.
Okay.
Anyway, that wasn't the main reason I wanted to stop by.
Oh.
No. One, did I ever get that drive from you?
Remind me what drive that was.
From 4 weeks ago, I think I dropped off a drive for Nocturne to get a look at when he had a moment, to be able to decipher some of the information and give me like a mini version, like a Deets version. No, I'm sorry, it's the other way around. You had the full. I wanted the bullet point list on a flash or something.
And it was like information that Yost had given you guys?
That Yost had dumped out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
He will give you that. And let's actually pull up the document that I have for that.
Beautiful.
Reference.
And just while you're pulling that up, the last thing is to
Mhm.
ask about what's happening with Project V.
It's like, well, as far as I know, Project V was successful. from the stuff that's been unlocked now that he no longer has a stranglehold on all the information. And she's awake, so it's kind of done its job.
She's
Project
also an
V
emotional
was-
wreck right now.
Yeah, she flew in, flew out for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
She actually talked with Ranger 1. It was... She's in a place right now, but I think she's...
My jaw agrees.
That was her? Yeah, she's, I think, doing, like, vigilante stuff right now, blowing off steam, which, like,
Oh, I know.
can't really blame her. Anyway, yeah, Project V, for right now, is on hold. He had other stuff planned for, like, making sure that she was taken care of and had all her affairs in order, and there was a life waiting for her once she, you know, unicicled. Which, if she ever sits still for 5 minutes, we'll share with her. I think he might have delivered something to her that said the same thing, but who knows if she's ready to look at that yet. For now, we're focused on trying to make sure that all of our bases are protected, make sure to double down on security, and follow up on leads on this circle of night.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're going after the reality hacker at the moment on our side.
Yeah, bizarrely, she's both the easiest to recognize and the hardest to track down. We can find her fingerprints all over the virtual world, and even in the grid. But
In the
tracking
grid.
her in the grid, she apparently prefers the plains to Radix. Yeah, her sticky hacker fingers are all over everything. Also been seeing a few things about more Cyblight stuff. If you and yours are interested, I know that was a thing that you guys had dealt with a tiny bit.
Throw it on the flash, please.
Apparently, a handful of them have been seen in some of the swamps near Rosa Gallica. Orning in the corrupted areas, because of course, why would it be somewhere, you know, convenient and comfortable?
I seem to remember when you had me first go out on mission to check in on Sammi and Project V, that they were handling the reality hacker then, and when they had gotten out, they mentioned something about a Cyblight being made.
So they didn't know it at the time, but from what I've seen and watching Barkley stream, they had a person with them. Went by the name Ava Thompson. Turns out she's the reality hacker. And the data they stole was from somebody else in her organization. So unclear if they're working against each other or if she was just playing with them or what. But clearly the reality hacker and this chemist dragon fellow is into Cyblights. Though the side devs, as they're being called, the intellect devourers, those are the Cyblights that are showing up in Rosa Gallica, which is a problem because my intel suggests that there might be a handful of people there that aren't quite themselves anymore.
Well, as an intellectual, I'm sure you don't like side devs in this case, but...
No one likes Cyblights. Cyblights are the fucking worst. Literally, I cannot imagine anything more terrifying.
I just meant the fact that it's an intellect devourer. It was a little bit of black humor, bear with.
Oh, yeah, no, they both suck horribly.
But
These ones are actually interesting and strange. The intellect devourer, typically when it leaves a body, the body dies because it doesn't have a brain, and that's how most humanoid bodies work. This one doesn't. Apparently they can kind of take them on and put them on and take them off like suits.
Uh-huh. The Psy devs put on the humanoids like suits or the reverse?
The Psy devs. They're intellect devourers that are infected with the Psyblade virus. And typically when an intellect devourer eats somebody's brain, they go inside
I got
the
that
brain.
part, yeah.
And then when they leave, the body dies, so they can't go back. Well, these guys can switch it out.
Okay.
So theoretically, there could be one particularly lucky side of around that has a whole coat closet full of influential people that it's grabbed.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. It's a,
Where's this point?
it's a thing.
Thanks, Cat. I hate it.
Anybody ever see Starship Troopers 2? You're welcome. But yeah, no.
The proselytizer. Passion, so she's looking into that one. I don't know about this. There are so many players here that seem to have differing motives and goals here. That
Well, you're a puzzle person. This is something that it should probably break through at some point. They all
it's
have
just a
different
matter
aspects
of-
that they're trying to manipulate of the world.
Yes. We have to figure out what their goals are. Why it is they're trying to do this, what their intent is with remind me, I think you guys told Nocturne exactly what the tyrant said to Yost was his plan, was that right? He's like, if they all want to remake the world, well then clearly there's some aspect of it that they don't like, so maybe we can try and find a way to help them achieve their goals and turn them against everyone else.
Cause infighting. Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like a government thing to do.
The mystery piece here is that tyrant fellow. The fact that he took out Ranger Prime in, from what I can tell, is one-on-one combat, because I have no record of any of the Rangers being there, is unnerving.
Well, on top of that, we know that our scientist friend knows the chemist to some degree, worked with them, but also tried to stop that individual. So, by burning down their entire reality Radix base. So, I am curious as to whether or not that is why they saw the chemist in virtual reality before. Maybe that's where it's hiding.
It is a very good place to hide. Like, honestly, if we didn't have all this set up, I kind of would prefer a thing in the virtual world, but that comes with its own risks, especially when you have an enemy master hacker around. Yeah, so if you guys are going after the reality hacker, keep on that. You have a plan forward, I presume. You said you have a lead, right?
We have a
Towards
few
her?
leads, but I'm deferring to Bark and the others as necessary. Unless it becomes something that is pertinent to Ranger Command, I leave it to them to lead the way.
No, you guys stick with what you have. We've got the rest taken care of.
Yeah.
Everybody has been pulled off of everything to do what we can to mitigate fallout. Because he gave us a lot of good information, but there's also a lot of power vacuums now that everyone knows exactly who all the gang leaders are in the world, and the mafia leaders and everything. So
before I leave, first points down at the stick.
He hands it to you.
Secondly, I'm worried about both Vinna and Sammi, honestly.
This is
Sammi is on the verge of an emotional breakdown that could cause her much worse damage than just psychological. And Vinna is actively trying to put herself in harm's way to prove that she is stronger than everything that's just come down on her. So, is there any way that we can get either them to speak to one of the specialists on campus here, or perhaps just get them into the same room and confide in each other? They've been sharing a body for a while. It's like sisters. They'll get a bottle of wine, cry it out, and hopefully get an idea of how to better each other.
honestly, I feel like this is a conversation you should be having with Sammi and Vinna.
And
Like,
I will, but I'm asking you
I don't.
as my higher up. Is that okay? Do I have clearance?
Yeah. This
Thank you.
is the. There are always psychological assistance on staff if it's needed. They have to request it. I can't demand it, especially
no.
considering Sammi is not technically part of Ranger Command, and Vinna hasn't been for 1,000 years. So I kind of really don't want to put that on her when she's in such a delicate position. Honestly, I think time will help. It's been less than like 48 hours.
Certainly.
Everyone has self-destructive tendencies in a crisis, and he just puts his hand around like the array of coffee mugs.
Yeah, I've heard you slurring as you've been doing this info dump.
It's
Nocturne, get some sleep.
It's a
Please,
hard,
sir.
It's a hard time for everyone. Give them time, talk to them, let them know you're there for them. Don't force them into a room together. They've been sharing a body for God knows how long. They might not want that.
That's fair. All right, last thing. I'm literally walking to the door as I say this and hold the handle. Can you get me a meeting with Penny at some point to talk about... Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just sucks to finally have a lead. And then this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Understandable. And I will get some sleep
Thank you.
after I
Closes
finish
the
this whole
door. Puts helmet back on.
So elsewhere in the world, are Lyra and Simon ready to
She was not prepared.
No, she
I'm
was
on a
not.
different deck. It's fine.
So where did we end up meeting? In fact,
So
you just said meet me here, and then it was just like it was left unspoken. Last session.
I will say that the name she gave you was the plasma tunnels in the radiant fields, which after a small amount of digging you find is a area within the virtual world that's known as that's frequently used as like a power source. It's effectively the virtual world version of a massive solar farm. But each of the solar panels are designed to look like little leaves on like fields of grain that go as far as the eye can see. And
That
the
sounds
area
very
where
charming.
you're headed is actually far below that in the tunnels below.
Less charming. Well,
So which of you do you think would arrive first?
Lyra.
So what does he see when he approaches?
You see, a figure wearing almost porcelain armor and a mask that's made of porcelain.
Mm-hmm.
But she still has her long blue hair tied up in a ponytail, and that's probably how you can tell it's her.
Okay.
The area that you're in is a massive tunnel, maybe about like 60 feet wide and 60 feet tall, with pipes running all below you. And then above at the ceiling are like 6 or 8 pipes all tied together that seem to be made of glass or some kind of transparent material. And running through it, rushing very, very quickly, is this sort of blue-green viscous liquid. Whoops, that went to the wrong person.
Okay.
It's fine. It was not a spoilery one.
Oh, good.
And what does Simon look like, if any different when he arrives?
No, he's not. He actually is just wearing his regular Sona today. It's just one of his normal kind of like everyday wear sort of pieces. He's not even coming in the Plague Doctor suit today. He definitely is coming in not hot, as it were. not trying to put off the impression that he's being threatening or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a reference up, but it's gone now. So just basically take David Rose from Schitt's Creek and and put Simon's head on it, and you've got a pretty solid idea of where his closet runs. Which is weird because I built that Pinterest board before I ever watched Schitt's Creek.
So, you guys see each other, and you are the only ones in here. It is completely deserted, and you kind of would know if anybody came because the pipes that you're standing on rattle quite loudly and ring hollow when you stand on them.
Oh, okay.
And you know that when you would have taken a gate into here and probably walked for about like 45 minutes without seeing another soul or creature or anything before reaching the area where she told you to meet her.
So pretty remote.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you meeting me like this.
Hello, Simon.
You changed your hair.
No, not much. I guess that's the only thing I didn't change.
So I have so many questions, but I figured I'd let you go ahead and go first if you wanted to.
I mean, what are you doing here?
Well, as I mentioned, I just, rather like you, I just don't feel quite so close to the team anymore.
That's bullshit.
Well, then why are you over here? I should be in your place then. Your friend there, the reality hacker, she's got tools I could use, powers I could stand to gain, knowledge I could stand to have. I'll trade you.
You don't mean that.
The hell I don't. And he'll like raise up one hand and flare up a code blast in one hand just to hold it. You see this? This is the rules of the world. She knows how to write those rules. Now, that's power. That's real power. Power enough to stand on your own if you have to.
Can I make like an insight check or something?
Yeah, go for it. Simon, if you would like, you can go ahead and roll a deception.
Well, I would, except that he's wholeheartedly serious about this. He genuinely wants to learn at the side of the reality hacker to further his own abilities. So he is entirely sincere at this moment. She can insight that if she wants to, but he is genuinely putting forth an air of sincerity with what he's saying.
Are you?
Yeah, I mean, I got an 8.
Are you inciting what he's saying, or inciting the motives behind this meeting?
I think because Lyra thought it was under different circumstances, I think she would the motive behind the meeting. So I got an 18.
So, I mean, from that, like I said, he's being completely sincere about his motives, and he's very perplexed as to why you would be leaving the team if you didn't feel so distant from them. Because, it's just like, well, why though?
So basically, you get the feeling, you know that for whatever reason, he is being genuine. He genuinely wants to meet this person again, especially now that he knows that they've met before. Up to you how you interpret whether or not you think that he wants to meet her because they want to kick her ass, or because he wants to learn from her and become a better Apogee, or because they want to learn and figure out what the fuck is the deal with the Circle of Night, or what have you. There are many things that Lyra can and many reasons that she can imagine he would want this. But he seems genuine that he does. It's just a matter of...
Simon, you don't want to be a part of any of this, if that's what you're getting at. If I had the choice, I wouldn't be a part of this either.
Well, I mean, you had the choice. You made the choice. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think that you're a malicious or a murderer or anything. Like, I saw the video. I saw the surveillance tapes. It looked to me like you considered it almost an act of mercy. That man was old, older than anything. Maybe he felt like it was his time, and maybe he wanted you to be the one to send him on his way. I don't know, but I know you didn't do it out of anger or hatred or any of that. But I have to ask myself, why in the world would you think that you had to abandon your friends? I don't get on with them as well. We don't really have that much of a rapport. It's mostly me and Bud hanging out in the apartment. I mean, yes, the cookies are nice, and Sammy's lovely to everybody, but also Sammy's lovely to everybody. You are so much tighter in orbit with all of them. I should be sitting where you are. I should be learning at the foot of that master. And you should be going over there and having awkward eye contact and cookies with Sammi. Y'all are adorable.
If I didn't kill him, somebody else would have.
I mean, that's practically a certainty. But I don't see how that's relevant.
Look, without giving you the whole story, this is what I have to do for now. If you want to be a part of this organization that basically takes away your will to live, then go ahead. I'm not stopping you.
Well, What have they got on you? I mean, what is your business with all of this? You definitely are not doing this on your own volition.
No, I'm.
You're not happy about this, clearly.
Look, I thought it would help.
You are, of course, under no obligation, but I would appreciate, a little more context, I suppose. I just want to understand.
She looks around her and makes sure that no one's there. And she says, I was a kid living in a box when they found me and brought me into their organization and offered me a place that I didn't have, a home that I didn't have, a life I didn't have, and I fell for it. And now it's now, and I killed a man, and I've lost everything. And the last thing I want to do is get anybody hurt. So I'm making sure that no one gets hurt.
Begging your pardon, but you're a little incorrect. The whole team is hurting right now. You should have seen the way that everybody was acting after you left. They're devastated. They don't understand. They could do with some explanation. If would probably set their minds at ease. I'm sure they'd forgive you. It might take some time, but as long as you make it clear that this was your situation and that this was what has happened to you, I know they would understand. Promise you.
They trust me here. They trust me. And the best thing that I could do is rely on that trust and get through it.
Is it though? Relying on that trust made you a murderer. And that doesn't seem like somebody you would have chosen to be on your own. I mean, I know I don't really know who you really are, but for everything I've seen, you just don't seem the type. You're a good person. You've had a hard run. You've had to become hard in places as a result of it. But you're a good person. You're good-hearted. You ain't vicious or mean or none of that. You're trying to keep your friends safe. It's admirable. Go home. If you want to keep your friends safe, then stop them from trying to come after you like I have. My motive's a little different, but I guarantee you the next person that comes around looking for you, they're going to want to try and, have it out. They're going to try and fight off the people that they think have captured you, have maligned you. So if you're trying to keep everybody safe, don't let that fight start. Because I guarantee you, from what I was hearing, they're not going to give up until they find you.
It's too late for me.
Girl, you're still breathing. It's never too late. The hell are you talking about? It's nonsense.
Go home, Simon. You don't need to be a part of this. And can't really see your face. But it's she's looking down. And then she says, if you want to be a part of this, I'm not gonna stop you, like I said, but that's your choices are going to be gone.
Lyra, if I pull this off, if I learn all that there is to know from this individual, my choices will be unlimited. I can hope for you to find that freedom. I don't think you'll find it here. You seem to be operating at their whims, not on your own. But you've made your decision. I have to respect it. But just if you would do me the one further kindness, will you give her my card? And he'll flick her, like, basically like a digital calling card, right?
Yeah, I'll say you could have something like that.
I let it fall to the ground. I say, I'll see you later, Simon. And then I disappear.
Well, that was disappointing. He's going to pick up the card and kind of look at it, and tuck it back in his pocket and sign out.
Okay. So, the next morning.
Hate when those episodes ends. TV shows. It's like, gosh.
One further thing, though, before we cut away, if you don't mind.
Oh, yes.
Simon, once he gets back to the reel, he's gonna like open up his, like basically his email, and he's going to send himself a file, and he is going to lock it and password encrypt it at the highest possible levels, and he is going to inject the Vox code into that encrypted file in the email. So I would like to make that like the hardest possible thing to crack that he could make it.
Okay. Do you have proficiency in, I think I made computers or like technology a proficiency in this game?
Well, I don't have like I don't have the skill listed in my thing. So
Okay.
it would have definitely been a thing I wanted to do if it was there, but I don't have it.
I feel like if
Yeah.
any class would get it innately, it would be the Apogee.
I would tend to agree.
Because it's technically not a skill in Retroverse. It's in Dark Matter.
I'll say it is
Yeah.
something that you've used in the past, and it's a thing that I maybe wasn't super clear in that I was adding. So I'll say that you can roll with advantage, and it's just it's an intelligence-based skill. So roll a intelligence check at advantage, please.
Okay. Excuse me a second.
And just for not just myself, but the people at home, when you say that, is he getting his proficiency bonus on top of that as it's a skill, or are you just doing it as a check?
I'm gonna say as just a check, and then we can talk after the stream on how we want to do that, since it is the thing that he would probably be interested in.
30.
Nice. Okay.
I rolled an at 20.
I was about to say, is that all?
I didn't know if you said dirty or 30. I'm like,
Wait a minute.
what?
No, it's
a dirty 30.
30.
Dirty, a sexy dirty 30.
Wait a minute. This wasn't adding your proficiency modifier.
Oh, not? Then it's 20.
No. Okay.
25, rather. Sorry.
Okay. Because I'm like, wait a minute, math. There
Not,
we go.
not.
Okay.
But
Didn't you know he has
okay.
30 intelligence?
Yeah, he's a smart
Sorry.
cookie. I wouldn't be surprised.
And then we'll talk after the game about some of the new like tool proficiencies and stuff that I added.
My God, I encrypted you. Sorry, you broke up really bad just now.
Oh, okay. We'll talk after the stream about some of the new proficiencies and stuff that I was thinking of adding.
Okay.
So, you have that.
I'm gonna send that to myself.
Um.
I'm gonna put the subject header of the reality hacker's real name.
So Ava Thompson.
Mhm. Re Ava Thompson.
Crypto, an hour after you wake up and realize that Sammi is still not asleep.
She's
Is she faking it, or is
She's kind of just closing her eyes.
okay?
She's trying really hard. It's just not happening.
Come on. You've
and-
practiced this every single night. Come on.
Yeah. You know, like when you have like really like have big anxiety about something and you just can't sleep, is that, but like constantly and forever.
And Oli is probably in Sammy's kitchen, making some strange thing.
I pulled down all of the things. Like I'm looking for like a bunch of stuff that seems like it would be related to the ingredients that that we had on the moon and stuff. So.
Hey Ollie, do you need help?
No, go to sleep.
I took a rest. I'm totally fine.
As you say that, just like levitating from inside of the couch is just like Bork's judgmental face. You should be asleep.
You should be asleep. Listen to your puppy.
You should probably be asleep.
That's the best sentence you've ever said.
Listen to your puppy.
You should be asleep. Listen to your puppy.
Lluis gets my joke. Hey, puppy.
Oh, jeez.
I need a club mix of this by Wednesday.
Hey, puppy. Hey.
Oh my god.
So
You should be asleep. Listen to your
Yeah,
puppy.
I'm just worried. Like you were making a lot of noises, and I'm just worried that you might like break the kitchen. And
No, I make this all the time. But that 10,000 years ago, it's fine.
Right, but like maybe you need help like substituting some ingredients that probably don't exist anymore.
No, I think I found these flowers, and I'm gonna put them in the thing and make tea, and it turns blue, and that's how you get the blue.
I have some blue tea if you want it.
Is it Kool-Aid?
No, it's not Kool-Aid.
Do not drink the Kool-Aid.
Do not drink the blue Kool-Aid.
No, it's T-Aid.
Oh, died. Good.
Aid?
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I have some of that. If you want some of that, but
No,
what
I
you're
found
holding,
it. Oh,
but what you're
please.
holding in your hand is the sunflower, and I don't think that's gonna make what you want it
No,
to
I
be.
just thought it was pretty. I was gonna give it to Crypto.
I mean, I'm sure he will enjoy my fake sunflower.
That's why it's
Real life.
blue, because the
Crypto
dye
is
from
exactly
the
like
big
me,
seeds.
and I think flowers are kind of pointless except to give oxygen. And there's other better plants you can do. Don't give me flowers ever. I hate them.
Cry some
Toss it
gruck.
over my shoulder.
Ollie, if you want to give something to Crypto, you should probably just give him some like cool thing that he could use. He's very practical.
Swear, Crypto just is walking. He's already gotten out of bed. Is like walk past him. It's like, don't give me flowers, and is going to check Sammy's door to see how bad he fucked it up.
Oh
Like,
god.
all right, what do I need to fix on this part?
It wasn't like Wait a minute,
Isn't-
was this the door you wrote a nat 20 to kick in?
Or lasered and something. I don't know. One of them.
I think it was, yeah.
Amazing.
There was-
So-
A+.
I don't remember if I cut out the lock or if
I
I just
think
like
you-
melted it.
I think you cut out the lock. So it's not gonna lock as is. I'll say Sammi
She put-
possibly had the presence of mind to like jam it closed with something.
Yeah. She just put the
Um,
chain on top. It's fine.
The door kicks
And
open.
had
I'm back!
Hi, Bark.
and
Where have you
had
been?
Bork
I bought
guarding
myself a
it.
new afro comb.
Oh, that's cool.
It's how I relieve my
Maple
anxieties
Fruit.
by buying new shiny things.
Classic.
I don't have any money, so I don't know.
I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets.
I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets.
Are you making spaghetti? That's my specialty.
I'm making. I think you would call it dumplings.
Mmm.
Oh no, that's
Why
what
are
the
you
bathroom's
using tea
for.
for dumplings?
Uh,
Are you gonna boil them in dumplings?
no,
Like,
that's how you make the coloring of the dumplings. You boil. Okay, I'll just show you. I'll show you.
yeah.
I'll help.
I want to know
Sammi,
about
are
this
you?
recipe. It sounds really interesting.
Sammi, are you alright? Your eyes look weird.
I'm fine.
Oh, I forgot you needed to sleep. Go to sleep
Oh,
now.
she needs to sleep? You go to sleep. Wisdom saving throw, Sammi.
Okay.
Oh no.
Don't worry, this is harmless.
Fail. Fail.
Friendly fire. Friendly
I'm so
fire.
into
This is harmless.
Wisdom, that would be a straight up 5. Actually, it would be a disadvantage, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's a 4.
Okay.
It's not actually a disadvantage, I don't think, because I think exhaustion is just
No, first level
ability
exhaustion.
checks, not saving
Skill
throws.
checks at the
Yeah,
moment.
it's currently
Yeah.
skill checks.
Oh, okay, so saving so.
Second level is saving throws, I think. Anyway, I cast a Mimic Intrusion. Mimic
What is
Intrusion is essentially like, you know when you get a song and it's like stuck in your head and it can't get out of your head?
Yeah. Mhm.
Barkley telling you to go to sleep. That idea of going to sleep is now stuck in your head.
So basically,
And
what you're
if you
saying,
say it out
it's
loud-
a song from Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Ugh.
Where Taylor.
Dream.
And if you
stop.
say it out loud, more things will happen, but hopefully you don't do that.
I thought it was just gonna be Bark like singing like.
So like
"Oh,
just the idea of
well,
going
bye,
to sleep
good night,"
isn't
whatever.
like you put the idea of going
Yeah,
to
you don't
sleep
have
in
to
your head.
act on it, but you're just constantly thinking about it until the spell ends in an hour.
I don't think you understand.
I'm gonna go back to making fruit blue. If anybody wants to help me, except for Sammi, you can help me.
No. Sammi, why? Go to bed.
I did.
Do you need a song to help you go to bed? Because I am great
No, please don't.
at performing
Please don't.
with my holophoner.
Oh,
And he pulls out the holophoner.
Oh, jeez.
And I'll attempt to play a lullaby.
This is all bad.
Ooh,
Oh, God.
that is not a 9.
How do
12.
I knock myself out? This is a good question.
12.
So
As I
damage?
play like a doo-doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo kind of song.
Mm-hmm.
And the image that appears is a tiny little cute, like, chibi Sammi in a little bed sleeping.
That's so cute.
Oh no. That's cute.
And the clouds
too
come
cute.
down, and they like are sheep clouds, like a head and little limbs pop out of them, and they just like,
Oh,
keep
God.
popping over the bed.
Oh. God, it's too adorable.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I don't.
Go to sleep.
Oh my God. Guys, you're gonna make me fall asleep. Stop.
Is Oli singing?
Sure.
Universe, am I allowed to have advantage because someone's helping me in my performance?
Sure.
Yay!
What
'Cause I
the
rolled
fuck's
bad.
happening right now?
25 on the performance.
Yeah, I rolled bad. 25.
No, the first roll was bad.
I just wanted to make my dumplings.
And we'll treat this more as like Oli's singing is doing a lot more than Barkley's performance.
Alright. Sammy's got, like, literally, she's just laying down, but, like, y'all.
Just take a like Crypto did.
Just out of stress, not because she actually intends to sleep.
Yeah. It's just.
Well, Barkley won't stop until you go to bed. And he thinks you're
my
asleep.
God. Fine! Oh my god! Leave me alone! I want to play out stressed out Sammy! Why are you doing this to me?
Because you need
Why?
sleep. You already
we
know
love
you're
you.
stressed. We're all stressed. Why do you think
You
Oli's
kids go
cooking
to sleep,
something?
wake up in an hour,
God
and
damn
then
it,
get
goes to
more
sleep! Oh my god!
Wake up in an hour,
Daiyo
get
hasn't
more
said a
stressed,
word in
it's
like 2
fine.
sessions. We're all stressed out here.
At least.
Poor Daiyo. She's just sleeping. Like, can you guys not? I'm just trying to get my long rest here. I thought I was gonna be in a cuddle pile, and then everybody abandoned me.
That's okay. I'll get in the
I
cuddle
just threw my
pile. That's
Mothling in
fine.
the bed, right?
I mean, I told you that I wouldn't let anybody leave. And I won't.
Yeah.
Crypto?
Crypto.
No,
Doubt.
I gotta go to the hardware store a couple floors down.
Crypto, please.
Yeah, I mean, you can come with if you want, but you're.
I'm making true blue.
I can see that.
Can you help me make true blue and then we can go to the hardware store? Please, I need help.
And now I want to run a
Please.
session where they just go to Home Depot and have to deal with all of the nonsense and comes
All right.
with that.
Hi,
Oh,
welcome
fun.
to Home Depot, home of the lesbians.
All right. Yeah, I guess I can help you. My other stuff, I guess, can wait.
Bark, please.
Sammy sleeps. Guys
Please.
are fucking cowards.
Please, what?
Are you going to help?
Oh, sure.
I'm so mad because my friends bullied me into taking care of myself.
This is what you get.
And Sammy will call her fucking therapist. I hope your eyes are happy with yourself. Ah!
A tiny little foot-long banner appears above Barkley's head, and it says intervention, and it says, Sammy, you need to go to bed.
She's asleep. It's done. The tea is done.
Yay!
Now we mix the tea into the dough.
Oh, I've never tried that before.
So I will say, Oli should make a what ability should cooking be based on?
I don't know. I was just looking. I was like, did we ever
It's always different. Everybody has like their own thing.
performance?
You can do performance if
I
it's
think-
just for
I think-
looks. If you're
I
doing
think
for
it's-
survival, you
I
can.
think I think that we
Survival's usually
decided
cook.
like when we were making Sammy, I think that we decided it was survival because
Fun
I can-
fact, there's now
For
a
some
chef
reason,
feat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that it was like
survival.
wisdom.
Fun fact, there's now a chef feat in Tasha's Cauldron of everything, and it uses survival.
I need to read through that.
Okay. I rolled survival. I got a 19.
Yeah, so I will say, do you have proficiency with like cook's tools?
Do I have proficiency with cook's tools? I don't know.
I'm gonna say I don't think so, based on the what I remember of your character.
Since Barkley's helping you, would you have
You-
advantage on the roll?
Okay, so hang on.
And crypto.
You
Okay.
would have advantage because this is a recipe that you know really, really well. You would have disadvantage because you're making it with stuff that you're completely unfamiliar with. So because of that, you basically have neither, and it's just what you roll. So what do you roll plus your wisdom modifier?
Okay, I rolled a 19.
Okay, it's pretty good. It's pretty dang close to how you remember it. It maybe looks a little different, and you're like, it's not the same.
Oh no, it's purple.
I don't know. It looks kind of blue.
Okay, so it looks similar and it tastes similar because those are not mutually exclusive, and I can tell you from the time that I accidentally somehow made red velvet cupcakes that tasted exactly like cornbread.
And then we put it into a flower shape, and there you go. See, this is actually sustainable. It's food, crypto, so it's actually worthful flowers.
It's just
one.
decorated as flowers.
At this
I mean,
point, Barkley has fallen asleep.
listen, I'm 5. I'm not a child. I understand.
Just try one, please. I slaved.
Like,
Why are you yelling at me?
like Barkley has like a half-made one
I'm
on his
5 years
face.
old. I'm an adult, guys.
fuck's
He
happening?
wasn't 5 years old. I forgot.
Funari have ridiculously fucking
So
short lifespans.
Stupid.
Barkley is asleep in the kitchen, standing upright, and he has like half of it on his face. Like it was just laying on top of his face. And he's just...
Oh, Barkley.
It's one of those like where we like transition to like the end and you don't get to see how that happened. And it's just there.
Wow, I made a bunch of this. And
I
it's
will
cool.
say, Daiyo,
When
you
Sammy wakes
awake
up.
to this of Bark sleeping with some strange blue dumpling on his face, and
He's like a horse.
Oli
He
and
sleeps
Crypto
upright.
arguing on whether or not this qualifies as a flower that is worth something.
It's food. It's not a flower. It just looks like a flower. I know the difference. You don't gotta trick me. You don't gotta go choo choo. It goes your plate. Even though it's a
didn't say
fucking
choo-choo.
spoon.
I didn't say choo choo. I just
That's because it's a
offered it to
flower,
you.
not a
Okay.
train. Oh my god.
I
I'll eat
didn't
one.
say
I'll just eat.
choo-choo.
Wow.
I didn't.
So
I don't even know what that
good.
means.
I just wanted to go to the hardware store.
I will go to the hardware store with you. Just eat more of my dumplings.
Look, I'm eating one right now.
What's happening?
Go to
Go
sleep.
for initiative.
These flowers are tearing us apart.
Why does he have to talk in his sleep? All right, I taste one. I throw like 2 in my mouth. Just I don't know.
Is it
It's pretty good. What does it taste like, Oli?
I would say she put like well, it's like sweet, but also kind of savory because there's like chicken or different meat in it, and so I don't know. It tastes like a really good dumpling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. I didn't
I will
doubt your
say-
abilities.
I never said you did.
At this
Okay.
point, it has probably been the like 8 hours for everyone to get their rest. Probably took so long because Oli, 1, had to keep making substitutions for everything, and 2, every 5 minutes had a argument with Sammi on whether or not she should not be helping and should be sleeping.
Wake up, Sammy. Let's go to the hardware store.
She didn't have to go. I mean, I guess she wants to pick out a door, but I mean,
Oh, you're gonna pick out a door. Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, I'm mad at you guys. I'm not playing anymore.
But Sammy, you have to play. We got a show to run.
I hate all of you.
See, look, you feel better.
You won't make
I
me
think
make
someone
life
needs a
bad
nap.
choices.
Aya, you've built a character that is actively the purest thing on your planet,
I
and
think I
you're
broke
angry
Reese.
that people want to protect that.
Yes, that's my choice.
Do you hear where the
I'm
lines are
okay.
meeting?
No, I'm sorry. Last time I played a garbage child, people wanted to take care of her. This time I'm playing a bean that everybody wants to take care of her. Fuck off. Let me make bad decisions.
You're making bad decisions with Vinna.
She's the responsible one. She's doing actual work.
Yeah, but she's
She's
also
got
a
her-
shit, and that's why we're letting her blow her steam off.
You guys don't know what she's been up to, so fuck all of you.
What is this episode?
I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
It's a clip gold mine. Her-
This,
Yeah,
this
three
episode
episodes
is
grown up.
Mommy, Daddy, Stop Fighting.
I had 4 or 5
like when
things
they
I wanted to
argue
do,
for
and I
a
haven't
long
gotten to do any of them.
Okay, Crypto, go to the hardware store.
We'll go
Get
to the
out of my
hardware
house.
store.
I'm trying to take a nap.
Reese is. I like to think that like Crypto is really doing that. Like, oh fuck's sake.
Hardware store.
Go to the hardware store. Get out of my house. I need to feed work.
You want to feel my feelings?
Hey,
I
where's
will put.
where's Simon at?
I'm going to call my therapist. Get out.
What do you call him?
What, when cue everybody outside and the broken door slams shut and then creaks open a little bit, and
Okay, okay.
Barkley,
Go ahead.
it's like, where's Simon?
You guys all have a text from him saying something. I'm trying to find it in the group chat.
Execute order 66.
Oh, here
What
it
does that
was.
mean?
Oh no!
Simon sent a group text to all of Vaccine, not to everybody, where he said, "Hey all, running down a research lead with an old friend, headed to Rosa Gallica, could be a few days. Bud can take care of himself now. Be sure not to go getting into trouble without me."
Oh, I wanted to go to Rosa Gallica. It's such a beautiful place. Oh well. Alright, to the hardware store.
This one looks nice.
Barkley.
It's door shaped.
Oh, look at his sword.
That's
got a
the
nice
kind of shape
texture
I
to
look
it.
for in a door.
What year is this door?
Oh,
It has a
yes,
nice
that's
age to it.
No!
Yes!
Yeah.
We're bringing in jokes from other games. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Is this one
okay.
mahogany? Hmm.
Oh,
I could
oh,
never.
this one is a chocolate oak. Delicious.
Chocolate.
A,
Ooh, that actually
What's the
sounds like a
professor?
great name for a not real wood. That could be a fantasy
I mean,
wood,
there's
right?
like there's like cherry, and like the chocolate is a color
Okay,
of wood.
You understand that cherry is like the tree that cherries grow on, yes?
Yes.
It's not red. It's not like a red oak.
Well, cherry.
It does
like,
get
the wood of a
reddish.
cherry tree is like a brown.
In the magical realm of the Retroverse, anything's possible.
Also, chocolate is a color of wood. It's like the
Like-
color.
So if you
Also,
built a
like-
shrine out of this kind of cherry wood, would it be a
also,
Shirley
like,
temple?
chocolate trees exist.
No.
I mean,
Cacao.
cacao beans come
Like,
from somewhere. I don't know if
They
it's tree.
come from trees. Yes.
Then that'd be a chocolate tree in my book.
I believe the wood's really soft, though, not very good for construction.
Okay.
Anyways,
I don't know.
so maybe you shouldn't
I
get
don't know.
those
What the fuck is happening?
doors. Maybe.
In the
I will say-
Retroverse, does chocolate milk come from cacaos?
Yes, please.
Correct, but also, Vox is somewhere just thinking, man, I wonder what happened to Daiyo.
Yeah, is she
Um,
okay?
Is Daiyo
I will
sleeping
say-
or did she also
Is
get
Daiyo
knocked over?
dead?
Yeah, I will say that you guys all had your 8 hours, and Daiyo is awake with the rest of them if you would like to be.
And see, I'm not even
Sure.
fucking kidding. Sammy calls her fucking therapist and has a good old time about exploring
Yeah.
her emotions, and it's great. And she cries, and Daiyo just listens to this whole
I
thing
will-
because it's in the other room.
Is your therapist
I
a
will
little
say-
gnome?
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
It
I
is
will say-
absolutely Lilia.
So, Daiyo, you can go to the hardware store with these morons instead of awkwardly listening to her therapist if you want. And number 2, Crypto, a brand new door that is pretty sturdy and matches relatively close to what she had, is like a gold.
Okay. It's a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be.
It's not
Okay.
like
It's only
a
1.5.
door. It's not anything super spectacular.
It's one
Actually,
whole
I'll
vibe.
say you would have to get the door and the lock. With the new lock, it would probably be about 15.
Okay.
If you wanted anything like super fancy, if you wanted it to be like there's like steel lined ones and anti-theft ones and everything, that'd be a bit more. But
Now, just to make sure, is it 15 vibes or 15 moods, which is about 1 vibe and 5 moods?
Shh.
I have like these things that I got from the moon, and I like pull out my diamonds. I
she
like-
mentioned before she left the moon that she grabbed a handful of crystals. So I will say that
Wowie zowie.
you have a significant amount of random like gems and crystals and that
Is-
sort of thing.
is it
Some
10
of them
Do you
could
think
be
this will
useful
cover
for
it?
Is it
spellcasting
10,000 gold
purposes.
worth
It's not
of
10,000
diamond
gold
dust?
worth.
Oh.
It's not that.
You may need to get those, like, I don't know, converted into
Vibes.
I don't know. I heard
current money.
I don't know. I heard diamonds are a great
Hmm.
cryptocurrency. I didn't know they were tangible.
I'll say,
Crypto,
Bark,
you have
you would
currency?
actually.
You have your own currency, Crypto?
Bark is a
Sorry.
spellcaster, and so is Crypto. You would know that actually some of those can be used for spellcasting stuff.
Yeah, but those are hers. I'm not gonna
Yep.
take
Oh,
hers.
they are. Yes, I'm just saying that it's not like they have no value.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
you know
on
what
his
they
list
say-
of things to do is get diamonds for revifying.
You know what the
You can
brand.
have them.
You know what branding
Yes.
says about diamonds? They're forever.
I mean, I don't think so. Carbon, so they would eventually break down.
So just an
Anyway.
awkward pause, and then just Oli chewing on one.
What the fuck's happening? What?
Fuck.
We're having a good time.
Let's get an
at a table.
anti-lock one. Let's an anti-theft door. That's
An
anti-theft
anti-lock
Oh
door.
yeah,
one.
Sammy deserves that.
Okay.
I will.
let's-
I will pitch in a few diamonds.
Y'all should get like an anti-blast, like a blast resistant door. So
Yeah, I
like,
was
it
thinking
Is
that.
that on sale? in Home Depot?
Can we
Is
get
an
like
anti-laser
diamond plated?
door?
Yeah, diamond plated that refracts the lasers off of it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I bet something they have in our magical fictional Home Depot store here that would make sense in D&D are scrolls of arcane lock.
Wait, you're at the Gnome Depot?
Yeah, that's what this is. It's the Gnome Depot.
Yes, great, perfect. I love it.
Okay, so
Why is everything so short?
I love tonight.
Everyone just
Yes.
bangs their head walking in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the giant, like,
Hi,
like
welcome
10
to
feet
Home
wide doors,
Depot.
4 foot tall.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
My name is Lily. I'll be helping you out today.
Welcome,
Moonlighting?
welcome to Home
Times that
Depot.
hard?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Lilia. You're so adorable.
Why are you
Very-
literally every gnome?
Because my like brand is no.
She has a deal with the local mage guild, so she gets a
Yeah.
simulacrum made every once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a gnome with a very scraggly weasel standing at the counter, and she's like, "What do you want?"
Hi, welcome to the Home Depot. How can I help
The
you?
manager,
so I will
the manager
say,
upstairs is Robert Downey Jr., but as a gnome.
so Crypto, the basic lock is like a DC 15 to get past, and that costs 10 gold.
Hmm.
So basic one plus the door is 15. A more advanced one, they go up in price. There's one at 20 that's harder to pick. One at like 30 that is very difficult to pick, and then there's one at like 100 that basically has like a security system with it that can either be programmed to give a small shock to somebody or to set off an alarm.
Let's get
And that one is 100.
That one looks nice.
Mm,
And Barkley just picks that one up. Because I assume it's a big box since it has its whole system in it.
Oh yeah.
And Barkley just carries it.
And then for like the door part, there's one that's like 25 that's blast resistant. So like it would
It casts
it's
shield
designed
as a
to
reaction.
handle like brute force from like an area of something, but it has like a specific weak spot, so like in case of a fire department could get in. Basically it would be good at resisting explosions, not so much a kick to the lock. For that you'd have to depend on a lock's security.
Sure, let's just get both of those.
Okay, so that would be
And if
150.
worst comes to worst, we can burst through the wall. Get around
Alright.
the doors.
Crypto,
get both
when
of
you're
those.
like at the register and like boop, boop, with everything, Barkley pays for the lock.
The $100 lock.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, if he wants to do that, he can do that.
So how are you feeling today, Crypto?
It's a little bit sore, my eye, but after everything that kind of happened yesterday, I'm actually feeling all right.
Well, that's good. That's progress. You're doing better than yesterday.
That's all we can really ask. How are you, Bark? You You went off on your own little thing yesterday. How did that go? I'm
Oh,
curious.
it went great. I got this new comb. It is just fantastic.
Well, that.
Oh yeah,
I
this
guess
whole
that's
time
nice,
his
but
afro's had like a comb poking out of it. When I think about it.
I'm kind of talking more about your surveillance, reconnaissance for Lyra. That was what I was talking about. But I mean, the comb's nice. I guess.
Oh, that. Well, not too much came from that, but I'll be seeing later tonight. I was gonna do some more.
Later tonight? Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. And if you need anything, I mean, we're always here. And if you ever want to do like good cop, bad cop, or anything like that, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't know.
I'll let you know.
What was
Or to a segment, so I mean,
Was that Terry Cam just now?
Yes, it was.
Yes, I picked up one French fry and he fucking appeared out of nowhere.
I mean, you say that, and you're absolutely correct because.
Oh, you get French fries too.
And a waiting pupper. Please. Sorry. Carry on.
Dale.
I love how dogs when they they really want something, like if your leg's obstructing their vision, they'll just like try to straighten themselves so they're just tall enough to look over your. Yeah.
He does that whenever we're sitting. Like he likes to like cuddle down and be in the cuddle pile, but he always has to have eyes on the door. He will he's like, I want to be like cuddled up between you and the arm of the couch, but no, I also have to keep eyes on the door because I have to protect you guys from the terrifying UPS man.
Well, thanks for the support, Crypto, and just know it's the same way around, the other way around too.
okay.
Ollie's just standing beneath you, like nodding.
I like to think
Oh.
somehow she's
Reminds me.
holding everything, and it's just her tentacles holding everything.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds me. They didn't appreciate being intruded upon. Ollie.
Huh?
The voice up here.
Oh.
Do I remember the dream? Okay.
Yes, you remember all of it.
Rook is their name.
Tell Rook that I say I am very sorry. And again, I am very sorry, Crypto. I did not mean to intrude. I am sorry.
You were just trying to help. I understand, but
Tell
With,
Rook I said
uh,
hi.
I think they can hear you.
Hi.
Is he helping?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yes. He is helping.
Maybe it's not a bad voice in your head then.
No. This voice is actually pretty good about motivation and planning, as opposed to some of those other voices I heard when I was much younger, much less stable.
Speaking of,
So anyway, let's get this store installed because I got other things I would like to do, and I may need your guys' help.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so where's Daiyo? Was Daiyo with us the whole time?
Not sure.
If you wanted her to be, yeah.
Sure.
Speaking of voices, I haven't heard yours in a while. Daiyo, how are you holding up?
Fine.
I don't believe
Daiyo,
it.
did you try the troops blue?
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to send it.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Only.
I said, Daiyo, did you try the troops blue?
Yes.
Okay. I pat your head with one of my tentacles, and then
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh.
We're going to install a door.
The blue dumplings are what you made last night, right?
I made it earlier today. Yes.
Back
Are
to
you all
Tinker,
having a
what is
stroke?
time? Who the fuck knows anymore?
I don't know what time it is. I've been asleep for 10,000 years and I haven't checked the clock.
I guess
I'm
it's
very
time for us
impressed
to.
with your very impressed with your vocabulary, to be honest. Like I don't know if what did they call you? Lunar people? Lunarians?
What are we called, Cat?
Good question.
Lunites.
Lunanites?
Hey, Moon Knights is what I'm called. How dare?
No, Lunites. Like
okay.
Lunite.
Got it.
Unless Kat already has
Wow.
something in her notes.
Did they have
I'm looking.
their own language, or
Yes.
is it pretty close to what are we commons?
It's Yusharan, right? Or Cat?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, my native language is Yusharan, but I know your language, Abyssal, Celestial, Deep Speech, Draconic, Elven, Goblin, Infernal.
So Oli is a small bit of a linguist for what it's worth, and the
Jesus.
Lunar Kingdom was familiar with the languages that humans of the time spoke, that like Radixians of the time spoke, and that's possibly where she's drawing from. But yeah, her native language is something completely alien to all of you.
Well, that is certainly interesting.
In Celestial, Barkley's like, you know Celestial?
Yes, I do. Wow. You can speak Celestial?
I don't hear your accent. I don't have an accent.
I don't have an accent.
Speaking perfect Celestial.
I'm speaking perfect Celestial.
But only
like to think-
Celestial.
And I like to think Celestial just sounds like Halo's theme. We're just You're like everything.
Daiyo, are you getting any of this? Yeah, me neither.
They're singing. I don't know. Seems pretty normal.
They should have done this when they were trying to get Sammi to sleep.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why they didn't think of that.
Is deep speech like
Sammy also speaks Celestial.
Deep speech is whatever you think a mind flare sounds like.
Donald? Let's get this thing installed.
Deep speech is just Donald Duck singing simple and clean.
Because
Dylan hates that song. Every time I play it, he just dies.
Fucking love that, and I troll the shit out of my wife with it.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway,
Sorry.
let's get this door installed. Sorry, let's get this door
Yes.
installed.
Yeah.
Very, very Dr. No would
Retroverse
be.
vaccine campaign where we do home repair. this
Oh,
show is
Okay,
always
listen.
You have no
You
idea.
have
a small
Corruption
option of what I
crew.
wanted to do today, and I-
Because that shit is they do way
This is
stupider
just,
shit over there.
oh my god. Oh my god. This is exactly what it's like having children. It's like, listen, we just needed one thing. Why are you running the toy aisle? For fuck's sake. I got.
You can have one snack brings back like a huge gummy bear.
Yeah, I was like, later I'm gonna make a meme where Crypto and Ollie are the scene from Parks and Recreation.
Does Crypto have a bunch of
God.
little siblings?
He has 3 little siblings.
Ah,
He's
so
the
he
4th
is-
youngest out
Okay,
of
so he is
14.
Pretty well acquainted with baby siblings too.
Yeah. He helped babysit a little bit with them. They're only like a year old though, so it was very minor compared to like his siblings, because the older siblings they babysat each other kind of thing, and then they got to babysit the younger ones.
Kitty.
That didn't happen very well with Crypto. He's kind of like, yeah, you're the 10th. You're just you figure it out.
Yeah.
Trixie's trying to figure out how to turn me off.
Let's install the door. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Any of us
So-
proficient in carpentry?
Are any of you?
I don't know. I forgot to write down my stuff for folk hero, and so I have the stuff still up for.
Do you
for
have-
dining.
Yes, because Magnus has carpentry or whatever. It's some sort of artistic.
It's
Artisan
artisan's
skill.
tools. Unless you
Yeah.
already got an artisan tool proficiency.
The only thing I got is vehicle, land, and one type of gaming set because of the soldier background.
Hey, look.
Because the De-Fraggers don't need to know any of that stuff. They got all the weapons
Okay.
proficiencies.
Everything
I
with this
think.
tool.
Yeah.
So
Let's hire this Zebediah fellow. He's a good carpenter. He's in the yellow book, right? Yeah, there we go. How much would it cost
Having played
us?
Folk Hero before, I think it applies to the people that you are the Folk Hero to. I don't know if anybody else from 10,000 years ago is here, but if they were, they'd be like, yeah, do you want to just come over to my house tonight for dinner? I really appreciate what you did back on the
No,
moon."
but it goes with their skill proficiency.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just being a smart ass.
How much
So,
would it cost
meta
for us
thing-
to just hire a carpenter to do it?
Oh my
we
god,
should do it
guys!
ourselves. Let's just do it ourselves. Come on.
okay,
Hey,
How
Hey,
bad
I-
could
I-
it be?
it
He
is
says
not
I
that
had this
sarcastically.
exact conversation with my mother 2 days ago. What are we doing?
It is not that difficult to install a door. I will give it enough
If it's
time.
literally
You
just a
guys
pin and
can
hinges,
just
it's
do it.
not that bad.
That said, I
might
just
chip a
looked
bone.
into our notes, Callie, and I think we had talked about her tool proficiencies, her skill proficiencies being maybe animal handling and nature, and then her either taking either land vehicles or carpenter's tools as her proficiency, considering the background that she had growing up.
I can do carpenter's tool then.
Okay.
That's
I'm imagining her with like a hammer in her head tentacle, and she's just looking up and like.
No, two
she's-
head tentacles with a level.
she like
I just imagined Oli in a fucking hard hat, and it's adorable.
I love it.
she like takes off her new jacket that she just got from Ruby, and then like goes like, "Oh, let's go."
You guys
Love it.
remember the, I think it's a scene from Santa Claus 3 or whatever, where the parents show up at North Pole and all of a sudden the lights go out in the emergency room or whatever and the dad's normally dressed, lights go out, all of a sudden lights come back on and he's fully, the apron, the belt, the hard hat, and he's like, all right, let's get to work. It's exactly
I feel
what
like
happened.
that's
we
what
turn around and
Barkley's doing, but he's just standing there giving bad advice while Oli does all the work.
Yeah. Okay, do any of you know Cat from Red Dwarf?
Oh, okay, yes. I was
I'm
very
Cat.
confused for a
I'm
hot
Cat
second
trying to help
because
with the door.
everybody was talking about languages. I'm like, that's not a language proficiency, Scott.
Or
No.
is it?
That's called tabaxi.
Or, also my name, but
Or just Cat.
Also that. Anyway,
Barkley helps.
um,
He bends a nail.
so
what are you doing with nails? What the heck? These screwdrivers, use screws to put into the lock.
Okay, real question here for
Um.
this fictional game. Are we putting a frame in, or are we just putting a door into the
No,
frame?
we're just replacing the door.
I was
Oh,
gonna say,
then
did
this
they
is
break the
stupid
door or
easy.
did they bust the
yeah,
whole wall down?
he
Yeah, this
broke
is
the
easy
he
then.
literally like lasered the lock out, so it was the
Oh.
door that was destroyed.
Oh,
not the
okay,
frame,
that's
really.
super
supposed
easy.
to be this hard.
Then Barkley bends a nail.
So,
All right, we fixed the door.
I don't know.
while this chaos is ensuing,
Bark's at a different door. He's like, uh-oh.
I fucked up. That one poor couple that just keeps getting harassed by the spectral dog coming through the floor or through the wall is
They're just-
having
They're
issues.
carrying in the corner, and they're like, why is it knocking on the door?
I said we're moving.
Real quick, do we want to zip back to what Vinna is doing at the moment?
Yes.
only because I can't handle listening to you guys fix a door anymore.
Talk about a door. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So I will say, for convenience's sake, if we want to like be a little fluid with some time here, we can say that you guys actually, do you want to do the skip forward to when Vinna and Vox meet up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did the other thing already. Yeah, so she sent a message to Vox and Ollie, though I don't know if Ollie actually got the message. She's just really hoping that she did, because she's cute and she wants to hang out with her more.
Yeah, I got the message.
But she sent a message, meet me at this address, and Vox would probably know that the address is I'm not, what's the actual name of the stadium, because I can't remember off the top of my head.
I have it. 2 seconds.
It's the Megahertz Amphitheater.
You're not far off.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
I just pulled that out of my butt. I don't know.
Actually, no. It's Hertz would actually fucking hate it. It's the Rodeo Conservatory of Magic.
Ooh, I hate it.
I'm sorry, the Rodeo Conserving Magic.
Rodeo.
Oh. Okay, Kevin made that one up, didn't he?
Rodeo Conservatory of Magic sounds like, I'm not sure, like Magic Matadors?
It's actually her last name.
Do they have pocket? I was just like imagining like
no,
Matador cakes with like pocket portable holes. So like they portable hole the bowl.
Who signed off on this nonsense garbage?
Oh, music.
She would never ever use her actual last name. She has a new one. It's Laserbeat. Yeah. But, yeah, Vinna sent you guys a message to meet her in, like, atop of the stadium. Because she has some things she wants to talk about. And
I lied. That is the school. And the reason it's actually named that is because it was founded by her mother.
Okay.
Who
I thought it was weird.
Significantly longer than Hertz did. This is probably what you're talking about.
Kilohertz, yes.
Yeah.
Kilohertz Stadium. It is a massive high-tech venue that hosts monthly Hertz concerts.
Yeah.
They're like holograms of her.
Yeah.
Usually, or a retinue of lookalikes. It's they basically have like the Elvis cosplays every now and then.
Vinna's like, she would love it, and I hate it.
They've got a whole Hertz locker.
Oh god.
They have general electronic motions played on stage. They have gem played on stage.
Yeah.
Gem. Okay.
Yeah.
It's outrageous.
It's truly, truly outrageous. But yeah.
I'm out.
Vinna just probably like got there early and she's hanging out like feet dangling over like a very tall edge of whatever, because that's how she lives her life. And like watching the video that that she took from the moon base, like the first Verm video. She watched a bunch, all her family left her a bunch of videos and stuff, but she couldn't bring herself to watch her dad's video, and yeah, I think she's just sitting there watching it now.
I think at that point, Vox is probably going to have found his way through the roof escape, the door that leads up to the top.
Yeah.
Sees you over maybe 50 feet away, comes and sits on the ground that is away from the edge because he values his life.
We're
So
supposed to Kingdom Hearts this. Get up there.
no, I know what she wants, and that's why I'm not giving it. Yeah, I'll get over there, and I have in my hand.
No, you gotta say her name first, and then she's gotta say your name, and then there has to be some quote about darkness.
Oh my god, stop!
No, bees. It's about bees. Anyway, I come with a gift of 3 blue cookies because not copyright infringement. 3 blue cookies.
I don't know what this is referring to, but okay.
It's Kingdom
Hearts.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is
cool.
more for Callie than
Is
you.
it the like popsicles?
Yeah, I
The
got
salt water.
it.
They're
Yes.
supposed to be
Yeah.
popsicles, but these are cookies.
Yeah.
Because Square Enix and Disney aren't gonna eat my ass today.
Yeah, and Scrooge McDuck would not like you getting on that copyright.
Oh, Scrooge McDuck is already dead. I'm sorry.
No, Tenant Scrooge is dead. Anyway, so
Go on. She's just sitting there and kind of being quiet, not really noticing you, and just kind of listening to a Dragonborn talk on her phone.
he doesn't say anything. He sits down near you, giving space for future Jesus between us because we're kids. And he
She
keeps
is a grown-ass adult, and she will have her snacks. Thank you.
hands over. Calling me a snack? How dare you for being accurate? Hands over a cookie while holding a cookie in his own mouth. His helmet is off as he sits near you. Letting you finish your video. Doesn't say a word.
Crypto, don't go on any Zuko adventures without me. And then I like go.
Did I drop him off?
I played too much
In a
Spider-Man.
minivan, like, have fun with your.
Bye guys. Have fun with your Henshin adventures.
No, I'll tell him that before I leave, and then I take my
Okay.
bike.
I don't know why. I miss playing Spider-Man so much. Apparently, I was just imagining Oli fucking swinging in like Spider-Man, but off of tentacles.
I'm
You
waiting
have
to
magic
find out that
item
she's
will
actually a
have to turn
symbiote.
in.
I mean, we did find her on the moon, so.
Anyway, enough segues. I don't have the money to pay for 3 of these.
Segways are fucking expensive, man.
That's what I'm saying. That technology already.
Oh.
But
Um.
you let me know when your video's done, then I'll talk to you.
Sorry.
That's out of character. I'm telling you, Aya.
Yeah, she like finishes it. Ooh. Hey, Jesse, you got any words of wisdom from your pops? From my pops?
I messaged you, Sammy. I think because they wouldn't, like Vox and Oli wouldn't necessarily hear all of it. We'll actually do that next time. We'll do a tiny flashback to that.
Cool.
So he has time to make sure it's all good, especially because it's like 9:30 already.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's running on.
Yeah. Listen, that's not my fault. You guys went to Home Depot. It just
Where
says,
the gnomes go.
Sorry. I had to finish some business. Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah. Oli.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just got here.
Yeah. No, I hold the cookie up. I heard you coming up the stairs or something.
Oh,
Sound stuff. Remember, it's a thing.
is it cookie? It's blue.
It's blue cookie.
I'll go get it. Okay.
I love her so much.
Yes.
Please, Sammy told me that there's somebody that Yas wants me to meet, and I need to find them, and I need some help. And as much as I think that that group of peeps are great, wonderful, A+, I enjoy their company, I could really use a smaller team and I could really use some friends right now. And just to do this because I think that it's going to be important.
Pats your 6-foot long torso. Yeah. No, we yes, just as creepily as that, Bark. No, I'm glad you got the frustration out of your system. What do you need from me? I can't speak for Ollie. Ollie, what do you say to this?
Oh, I don't know. I want to help. I don't know anything about anything. I feel like I would.
Well, I know where I'm going, right, Kat?
So you know that he told you to talk to Danbo.
Yeah.
He has information for you. You
Like,
have
could I have like talked to somebody at Ranger Command to
Yeah, I'll say that they gave you the basically coordinates. Vinna would know this because it was a thing that was a thing back in the day. It's not as Sammy's not as familiar with it because she doesn't really know how Henshin stuff works all that well quite yet. You can use your recaster to contact other rangers. Typically you have to like know them personally to do it. But if you know the right like codes and incantations depending on the form your recaster takes, you can do it. So she has a way to contact Danbo and basically talk with him like it were a cell phone or a sending spell.
Yeah. I can contact Danbo, which is the person I need to talk to, but I just need support, really. And if he doesn't help kicking his ass because I'm not.
Do you really need the help in that? I mean, rubs his jaws. He's chewing his cookie.
Well, handsome, I just want some help. There's a difference between going in alone, half-cocked, and doing something right, and also just admitting that you need somebody to be there to hold your hand.
No, I get that. I do. I'm sorry, this is the first I've heard you being sincere about how you're feeling in the moment, and I'm not saying that as a slight. I'm glad that you're doing better in this moment, and if I can support you, I will.
I had a lot of time to think about things in general. I was conscious a little bit when I was asleep, and that fucks you up. But there was a lot of clarity when you beat up goons in the middle of the street at night. And I am not just a vigilante or a person that just lives off their parents' money or whatever. I earned my recaster, and I did it by helping people, and that's all I have ever wanted to do. And if Yas left something for me that will help others, that will stop tragedy from happening, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to do what he needed me to do.
All right. Well, of the three of us, I can only say that two have been asleep for a very long time. Ollie, what do you have to say to that?
Hey, I don't really have much to say. I don't. I mean, I don't know anything about this place, and I came out of a long, long, long sleep that I wasn't awake for. It was just a flash, and everything was different. And I'm very worried about you, but I'm very worried about Sammi.
I know. I'm worried about her too. But I also know that she is strong enough to do what she needs to do without you guys momming her. She is way stronger than you think.
Oh, I know that. It's just a matter of her knowing that. I'm kicking her in the ass. I'm not momming her to any way. If anything, I'm the jerk uncle right now.
Oh, we all know.
Yeah, I know you know.
We all know. And Ollie. All I need from you is to be yourself. And you're already amazing, so no worries. You're doing great.
Is there like a thing going on between you?
I mean, that's something we can talk about later. But right now we got a job to do.
Yeah, typically that's done in hotel rooms and not on the top of buildings where any of us could fall in a moment. So.
Clearly you haven't lived.
Ah, well.
Oh boy, I'm in a bit of a pickle. I feel like also, I don't know, would I be a third wheel?
Absolutely not. I want you here. And she like grabs your cheek and like gives you a like hug with the other hand.
Vinna's trying real hard for this polycule.
Absolutely not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't know how I feel about this.
Is this polycule or is it an olicule?
Oh. What kind of an
Absolutely
arrangement?
not. Listen,
It's a V.
Vinna just wants friends.
I hate
you
it.
guys are making it like weird, and I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, Vinna, okay. Okay.
Listen, this is just how I was raised. I can't help it, okay? My voice
Were your
is
parents
sensual.
horny around you all the time? Like...
What?
Were your parents horny around you all the time? Like, what the...
Clearly do not know who Hurt and Firm are.
Literally,
I only know from the history books.
he's a fucking laser Dragonborn.
Just cuts to oh, what's the song with Queen? That like the one that just is like the dun
My
dun
dumbass
dun dun. No, the Mr. Blue Sky,
that,
not
like-
Queen. It cuts to
Yeah.
Mr.
My
Blue
dumbass
Sky,
missed the
and
pun
it's just
there,
like
just-
every beat is another scene of Hertz being horny.
Hurts is the horniest character I've ever made. She has fucked everything, including Danny Sexbang.
And including
Almost,
a
almost,
vampire
almost.
while we were being
Almost.
fucking hunted by
Yes.
an undying slasher.
Yup.
That's right.
To the point where Yost had to pick her up naked and drag her out of the orgy so that we wouldn't get murdered by a fucking undead serial killer.
To
As
be
I
fair,
recall,
it
she
wasn't an
grabbed the wrong
orgy.
pants.
It was one hot
did.
goth chick.
Yeah, it was half her clothes and half of the
Oh yeah, it was a vampire.
band
Yeah.
member.
And
Yep.
the other mooks were standing with us outside the cabin, listening to all this go down for like an hour. Like,
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
they're almost
no,
done
it
by
was
now.
3 hours. You guys
Welcome to
waited around for 3 hours.
Welcome to the chaos that was campaign 1, Bob.
Yes.
Anyway.
Also, I just want to note, it wouldn't have been an episode if we didn't get one Aya peek. Also,
That's
I'm
true.
just I arranged everybody's cameras here, and I arranged Lluis and Reese down below, and I'm just watching the concern from these two that are just sitting off to the side, drinking their punch. Like, yeah, I don't like this song either. I'm not dancing to this.
Listen, I'm telling you, campaign 1 was really fucking horny. Vinna is a toned down. She is toned down as hell.
Yes. Let me put it in a different way.
There's
If
a
I had
reason.
made Vox,
There's a reason we're on mature audiences. And we've been since
It's
Test
because
Play
of
1.
her.
Literally the only reason is hurt.
literally the next time we play anything that I can be a different character for this world, I'm gonna show you that the horny levels have not been off the charts yet. I will destroy this world.
If next campaign is just a party of bards being horny as fuck, I'll run it, sure. Why
That
not?
sounds great.
Listen, Scotty, if you want to run anything where it's just a party of bards being horny, you better let me know, because I go bard, barder, bardist, okay? Okay.
Okay, I'm fine with it, but only if Callie's in the party.
I dare.
She would have to play Jimmy Buffett, the greatest
This-
bard of all time.
This is Verm.
Yeah.
Literally horny 24/7.
Yes.
Literally horny
Yeah, because of
24/7.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so are you guys in or what?
Oh,
Yeah.
When would we be leaving? I feel like I have to let people know that I'm just gonna disappear. And
Like-
I promised Crypto we'd go on a Zuko trip, so I gotta keep.
What is
Well,
a Zuko trip?
Clear.
I don't know. It was something that we had on the moon.
Bob
Have you
knows.
Have you not read Avatar: The Last Airbender? Come on, man, get with the times.
No.
It
I
is a
know.
classic. I learned it at school.
And in character, he knows. He's just egging this on.
Zuko is Lunar Knight for field.
I did. There is a whole I actually made a name for a Henshin language.
Yes, you did.
We haven't talked about it, but like one of Vina's past boyfriends from way back, his name was Sokka, and it's just like my girlfriend turned into the moon.
That's right.
Okay, but that's almost true.
Anyway.
His name is not Sokka, but yes, that did happen.
So how long is this trip? I have to keep up with Ranger Command.
We'll be back in like a day or so,
Okay, it's a day
Probably.
trip.
Okay.
We can do that.
depending on how long it takes us.
Where are
To
we
find-
going?
I mean, they're time travelers, so I don't.
Oh, no. I don't know. I'm talking with two horny teenagers on a different trip. I don't know.
Best Kevin Harris. I just want to make sure of something.
Yes.
So I know that we did a time skip. Can I just interject something that would have happened in the day or so that happened in between this?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have at least stopped by if I didn't do a call to let them know about what's happening in insert the swamp place that I've lost the name for because I've
Okay.
only got 3 hours sleep in me.
Oof.
I will get you the name.
Yeah, no, just add it to my bullet list of everything else I asked you for this season,
Oh.
this session.
Ollie's just like, oh, please let this be a normal field trip. And Vox is like, with Vinna? No way!
Yeah.
I
Exactly how it
flip the
is.
table.
Come on, Ollie. It'll be fun. Come on.
Come on, the
Ollie.
magic
Come
fool
on,
us.
Ollie. Come on, Ollie. Come on. Come
Okay.
on.
Every time I hear Vinna say this, I'm imagining her inching closer and like forcing tentacles onto herself.
Oh no, no.
This is
she's-
hard anime right now.
Okay, but her family is very sex positive, but also very important is consent, and
Of
she would not
course.
touch somebody without touch somebody's tentacles in that way without being.
No. I just meant when you get too close to a friend and you start pushing your cheek against them because you're hoping that they'll just take the hint. No, just me?
Aw.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. So, we have to pick food. Okay, so I'm saying yes. I'm saying yes, but I'm also saying, Vinna, I think you should tell Sammi where you're going.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I texted her. I have a phone, right? You know that's how I sent you the message. I know you're not, you're new to this technology thing, but, I have been responsible.
Ollie,
And I
you
told
know that if
people
you
where
have
I'm
the
going.
Numerical code you can contact about anyone, right?
Sammi and I have been talking, I met up with her the night before I left.
Oh.
We had a conversation about some things, and she and I came to an understanding about certain things. And I'm gonna try to focus on stuff that isn't self-destructive. And she is going to try and do some work with the others.
Okay. So when are we leaving?
Can I say, I've made a meeting time? Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And, she'll say, well, they said they'll meet us in about 2 hours, so...
2 hours from now?
Yeah, you want some food?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Mr. Vox, do you know a place we can eat? Because I know some places, but they're probably closed. It's been 1,000 years.
Well, McDanky's has been around for quite some time, so
Not
I
that
guess
long.
we're going
real
there.
food, man. That
McDanks.
La 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 la. Gotta go to
Not
the
that long.
McDanky D.
Ugh.
Turn.
Okay, well, if you want a sit-down place, we could always go to Orange Bees, but
No. If we have to be there in
It's
2 hours,
awful,
we
but
should
it's
just
cheap
straight
and
up
it's
there.
down the road.
again. This is Denny's all over again.
No, I don't want to go to Denny's. I've been to
we're going to
Denny's.
Danny's. That's where we're going.
Chicky
Oh,
dinky.
Yeah, it's
No.
Danny's. It's Danny's, and it's all NSP themed.
Oh.
Just don't want to go to Sammi, because, I know she makes amazing food, but, also she...
I'm gonna put one thing in here, and it's very important. This establishment changes its name regularly based on the cognition of individuals between Denny's and Danny's because it was initially created by the one true artiste, Tommy Wiseau.
fuck. My head just exploded.
What? Oh,
Scotty loved it, and I'm
Yeah.
so sad that he was muted for it, but
I'm
I'm so glad. Oh.
having a brain melt.
I'm also trying to help him because we are going well over time.
I just
I was gonna finish, way long ago, and you guys keep moving along.
my brain
You
just went.
keep beating.
Questions. I had questions.
Yes, Ollie.
No, I did have questions. I don't
Okay, great.
I love you all so much. Thank
All
you
right,
for
we're going
making
to
my
bed.
every other Friday.
To be honest, this is
So-
the best session we've had in months.
In a long time, yeah.
So,
Great.
next session, Vinna is going to go meet up with somebody.
Yep.
And who the fuck knows what the rest of you guys are doing? Any plans?
Barkley also has a meeting with somebody in the afternoon today. If you recall. I did say
He
I was going to
does.
meet them at the same time the next day.
You did.
Oh my god.
Is Daiyo capable enough with research?
Sure, yeah.
Sure, yeah, okay. Here's a way for me to jam you back into the game because I haven't heard your lovely voice in 3 sessions. I will have handed my my flash drive of all the information that I went over and thought was pertinent to them,
Mhm.
and hand that to Daiyo.
Okay.
if we stop by to like pick up something from the thing, Ollie leaves a note in Sammy's place, and that's it.
Okay.
God.
I don't know how cell phones work really. Here you go.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to show you?
I mean, you can show me on the way.
You can both do that while I'm driving you on the stags.
Barkley is the
that's
note.
hot.
What
Let's
is
do
this?
it.
Moon speak? It was from Ollie.
Yeah.
There's a lot of layers to peel away there, Scotty.
Good.
Lot of layers.
Let's go.
Yes, we are gone.
We're gone. We're done here.
So next time you guys will go meet up with some strange time traveling individual, and we will pick up there next time. I
That'd be
guess.
great.
Anything anybody else wants to do? Oh, baby. Before we end tonight. Okay. So I'm gonna say let's go around and do plugs. We will do Lluis first.
Check me out on Twitter.
Sorry.
I have a Patreon. I do a lot of art, or at least I try. I'm not open for commissions right now, but I know some people here is, like Aya and Scotty. They are amazing. They work super fast and they make super cute art. And if you catch Callie too, I think she's close right now, but check it out.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we're plugging you on Quantum Rose too, you three.
I'm just going in my order. Jesse, do you want to go next?
So speaking of, get ready for action. Get ready for adventure. Get ready for a murder most foul and a long investigation on the next few episodes of Quantum Rose. Our heroes are kind of stuck on a space station after having run a blockade with a very precious cargo that happened to be a laser corgi. And we have finally met Zap, the nanite sorcerer laser corgi, who helps make the ship go fast by borking at it.
That's the best. That's the best.
Dark matter engines, you can jump them off basically with a spell slot, and there's no primary casters in the party, so the dog is a sorcerer that just makes the ship jump.
What a good
He's
boy.
the best boy. Anyway,
Boy.
there was a murder on the station, and now they can't leave until they solve it. So that's what's going on with them for the next few bits.
Oh.
So check it out on YouTube/Backchan. You can find the link on my Twitter. It's also up on Castbox.fm. New episodes. We try to get them up on Thursdays. So, yes.
Yeah. Bob, do you want to go next?
Certainly. Hey, hi, Worldwide Sentai. This is Bob Scary VOA coming at you from the grid, Neo Radix, wherever the hell Scotty Hood takes place. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and a slew of other places, as you will see right now in the chat. You'll note that I am a voice actor. Please hire me to do voices for you. I know I play myself in this show, but you can hear my voices across several shows, all throughout Twitch and the intertubes. You can also find me on my own Twitch channel on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for the most part, where I take place in both real gaming and shit posting verbally. I also just came out with a new game thing. I call it a game thing because it's based off an SRD. It's a flavor thing. Don't worry about it. It's called Project Henshin Heroes. This is Volume 1, Prisma Paladins. Right now, it's only $5 because we haven't gotten all the art in it, but if you pick it up and we update to 1.0, you'll see art by four of these lovely artists. Scotty did some, Aya did some, Callie did some, and then, of course, much like my buddy Vox behind me, I had to get something from Lluis because fuck you, Lluis. And let me know when you get into a Samurai Sentai Shinkenger because we're gonna have to dish, okay?
Okay, good.
But yes, friendship, family, love you all.
Aya, do you want to go next?
Hello, everybody. My name is Aya Golder. You can find me in all the places by that very name, because, you know, that's who I am. And, Spoofy, I have commissions, so if you want pretty art most of you girls, you can do that. I promise it'll be great. And my next game is going to be Chaos Crew tomorrow, where I'm not sure there was a lich involved.
Where we're doing things, I guess.
Yeah, we're doing things.
We're
We're doing
going-
a kink. It's great.
We're going
Um,
back to Sunspots thing.
Yeah. If you want us to see take on xenophobes and also me play Lilia, who is my personal favorite being until Sammi or Vinna, but she's my favorite. You can find us there at 3 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. It's great.
Is there anything else Lilia related that might be a product?
Oh yeah. DM's Guild, Scotty, and I made the art. Scotty made the actual game stuff, but we made a warlock patron for Lilia. So if you want a warlock patron, a warlock that is powered by the power of friendship, you can go check that out. That's called Connection to All. You don't have to have Lilia as your warlock patron, but she will gladly take anybody that wants to help others.
All right. Callie, do you want to go next?
Hello, I'm Callie, or Cap Callie on Twitter. I do art, and most of the time I have commissions open, but next week is finals week. So no commissions for right now. Plus I'm very tired. And
Let Callie rest.
like Callie rest. But my next game is Chaos Crew tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and then later I guess we're recording Vampire.
Yeah, we'll be recording it. I don't know that we're going live right away, but I'm
Okay.
definitely going to be recording it.
And then on Tuesday is the next chapter of Unwritten, I believe. And it's they just had stumbled upon a cottage made of candy in the woods. Some shenanigans happened. I might have blown up a kid. Everything's fine. But they found their way to a castle with a talking candelabra. And
Let's just say we finally left that poor provincial town.
Yeah.
And
It might have mentioned something about us being its we're being its guests or something. I don't know.
yeah, I might have thrown be their guest, be the guest, be the
Yeah.
thing in there. But you should check that out. That's Tuesday at 8 o'clock on this channel. And that's it for me.
Reese, you got anything?
Nothing that wasn't already covered.
Yeah,
He's
sorry.
got an
Sam.
awesome shirt. Is that from Futurama? Or is it just
No,
Adam?
this is
Powerline.
Power Lines from Goofy Movie.
Oh, right.
I guess if you want, you can go to Hot Topic and get it, or order it. That's what I did.
I was like, I recognized it from somewhere. I thought it was Futurama, but I bet.
No, that's Futurama's good, but
I can
this is
see how you
Powerline.
get that.
You don't mean Mr. Fission
Yeah, Mr. Fission was the That was
from
his name, wasn't
Simpsons?
it? No. The Michael
Please, Mr.
Jackson
Fission
Prince
was
guy
my
from
father.
Goofy Movie.
Do you mean Radioactive Man?
No. So first of all, we're going down too many different lines, and we're still recording. I'll tell you after
Yeah.
we're done.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
All right, sorry.
Follow me on Twitter. I post a bunch about the garbage fire that is the year 2020 and also RPGs that make this garbage fire every year tolerable. So that's a thing. Also, the Aarakocra and Kenku supplement that I wrote with Florian from Poison Potion Press is on sale, or is in a bundle right now with a bunch of other supplements. It's super cool. Go check it out. It's called Birds of Paradise. I love it. They're great. And most of my stuff this year, I will be eventually posting our Vampire the Masquerade 5 V5 episodes that I play with a bunch of the lovely people here soon-ish, hopefully, now that I have a crash course on how to run OBS. So that's a thing that I'll be posting about on Twitter. I think my next stream game is Corruption Crew, maybe. But
No, it's not. It's Saffron Academy.
You're right, it is. Yeah, that's it for me. Scott, do you want to close us out?
Yeah, I'll make this real quick. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like this show and any of the other shows on here, you can check out the playlist down below. If you want to help support, you can give me support on Patreon, where I post a bunch of homebrew D&D, exclusive art at full res that I put on my DM skill products, and I post polls there. The latest poll I just posted, I think earlier today, is for the holiday one-shot that will be running here on this channel on Christmas Day. I got 4 different options, all from the DM's Guild. All of them are great, but I'll be running whichever one gets the highest in the poll, or I'll just choose between the ones that tied. We'll see. And with that, thank you for watching.
Yeah. See you guys next time.
Bye.
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 さようなら。